The January transfer window is upon us, and there have been fantastic signings by clubs during the winter transfer. And we are here to discuss the most expensive signings in January. This is Money Talks, brought to you by LifeScoreBet. My name is Tosin, and I'm here to discuss this with Ayoola.
Hi, Tosin.
Ayoola, can you discuss with us the most expensive January signings of all time?
So, like you said, there have been a lot of exciting transfers in the January transfer window.
Yes.
Everyone remembers Nemanja Vidic at Manchester United, who went on to become one of the best players in the club's history. But he wasn't one of the most expensive. When we think of the most expensive, we think of players like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who moved from Borussia Dortmund to Arsenal, and also someone like Christian Pulisic, who's the 9th most expensive, who also moved from Borussia Dortmund but to Chelsea. We have Aymeric Laporte, who moved from Athletic Club to Manchester City, as well as Bruno Fernandes, who cost Manchester United 64 million euros when he moved from Sporting to the Theatre of Dreams, in quotes.
Yes,
and you also have, when you look at the top 5, you have Mikhailo Mudryk from Shakhtar Donetsk to Chelsea for 70 million euros. Number 4 is Dusan Vlahovic, who moved from Fiorentina to Juventus as well for 84 million euros. And you have Virgil van Dijk, who moved in January from Southampton to Liverpool and has become, one of the best players in the club's history as well. Yes. And number 2 is Enzo Fernandez, who moved to Chelsea for 121 million euros. And the most expensive January transfer of all time was Philippe Coutinho, who's moved from from Liverpool to Barcelona, cost 145 million euros.
Seeing that there are lots of Chelsea players like Mudryk, Enzo Fernandez, were these players actually worth their signing? The money?
You would say some of them were worth it. I mean, there's no way you'd argue that Bruno Fernandes was not worth what he brought to Manchester
100%.
United. He totally changed their season around. Same thing with someone like Virgil van Dijk, who helped Liverpool become Champions League winners and Premier League winners as well. Dusan Vlahovic has done really well for Juventus. But when you think of other players on the list, like Mikhailo Mudryk,
Enzo
Fernandez, not so bad. I mean, we've seen him starting to pick up in recent games. So the jury is still out on him, seeing as his transfer is a bit recent. But you look at perhaps the worst January transfer of all time, that is also the most expensive, Philippe Coutinho to Barcelona, whose highlights as a Barcelona player was in fact scoring against Barcelona in an 8-2 drubbing by Bayern Munich. So his transfer in no way was worth what they paid Liverpool for him. Aubameyang eventually became Arsenal's captain. So it really has been a hit and miss situation with January transfer windows. And it's tricky because it's in the middle of the season, the player might not be able to integrate well, and factors like that.
In this current January transfer window, do you think any club might break it, seeing that Chelsea, they love to spend money a lot?
Well, I don't think Chelsea right now are in the position to pay another 121 million euros in January. But if there was any club that was going to break the record, it'd probably be Manchester City. We've seen the struggles that they've had this season.
Just lost to Manchester United 2-1.
Of course, you remember that one. And they will be looking to the January window to solve some of their problems. And one of the players that they have been linked with is Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle. And he might not break the record, but he's definitely going to come close, because I think he will go for at least 100 million euros, because that's what's being reported widely. So right now, because of the way finances are in football, people are really scared to spend. So we might not see someone outrightly break the record. But if anybody's going to come close, it's most likely going to be Manchester City.
You've heard from our expert, Ayoola. Which club do you think is going to break the record for the most expensive January signing? Let us know in the comments. This is Money Talks, brought to you by LifeScoreBet. My name is Tosin. See you.